And here we go. Well, our first Saturday,
Yeah.
extra salty popcorn podcast. Welcome.
Changing things up a bit.
We're switching it up
Yeah.
because we want to be consistent. We want to be consistent.
Yeah. So what better way to change up the day that we record it?
Exactly. I mean, we were trying to jam way too much in one day, and I realized that the episodes that we were posting, the information that we're talking about is already like a week old. So this way, we're getting fresh information and we're keeping up with time, and
Right.
and everything we're talking about is relevant. So thank you for joining us. Plenty to talk about. First off, happy birthday, Cameron.
Thank you.
Hey. It's not your birthday today.
No, it was yesterday,
It was
but
yesterday.
hey, close enough.
Yeah. And during COVID, that's like the best time to have a birthday.
Yeah, right. It was such a rager. I had nobody there. It was just
nobody.
It was me, my mom, and my brother. The usual people that live in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
had
like
cake though.
I like that you said the word usual people that live in the house. Like, is there sometimes that there's other people that just happen to live
Oh yeah,
there?
we got some drifters that just come in and out.
believe that.
We don't know who they are or where they come from. They just they come into our garage, just smoke and then just leave.
Right. And I called you yesterday, and you were saying that you were playing
Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk.
Yes, the long-awaited, 10-year long-awaited game that we've all been wanting to see and play.
That took so long.
Yeah, and honestly, I don't know what took so long.
Oh, dude.
It's a great game. No, it's
Shots
a great,
fired.
No,
Bam,
like,
bam.
like, don't get me wrong though. It's a great game.
What's the game company called? What's it called?
I don't know. I'm not the
Project Red, I believe. Yeah.
Project Red.
Yeah,
Boom. Fuck
something
you.
like
Took
that.
too
Project
long.
C Red or something like that. Yeah, I don't know exactly what it was.
We're
But
probably
yeah.
gonna have fact checkers. Hopefully, we have fact.
Yeah, eventually
checkers
we'll
that
get a
can
fact
say
checker,
we're-
yeah.
Wrong. We're not there yet, but
Yeah.
but yeah. So I mean, I saw Hereford play it a little bit, and I mean, I feel like the game is just not meant for old generation consoles.
No,
it was very glitchy.
Yeah. If you have anything lower than maybe like the 1X, the one below the Series X, then you're not gonna be able to play
Get the
this
full-fledged
without
experience.
Like even Kyle with his 1X is still having a little bit of trouble. Like
Wow.
it's made for next gen games. When they said that they were gonna make it for next gen, it was made for
They're
next
spot
gen.
on.
Yeah, they're spot on.
Well, I remember the same thing happened when GTA 5 came out because it came out on the PS3, but it was nowhere near as good when it was on the PS4 or Xbox 360.
It was
and
just
Xbox.
a lot more immersive feeling.
Yeah, it's just everything just ran smoother. The graphics were better.
Yeah.
And yeah, everything just seemed to be more immersive.
Yeah, you can't play Cyberpunk on 1080p. Like it's
Okay.
no matter how much you want to like bitch and complain, like 1080 is just fine. I'm happy with 1080. I can see not with Cyberpunk. This game you have to have the 4K with the ray tracing and all that shit because, dude, it just looks like an unfinished game. Like it's a little disappointing. It's a great game. Like the writing is amazing. I'm infatuated with the story. I literally want to get up and go play right now. Like it's good.
Don't go yet. We just started.
I gotta go. No, that game is fun though. Like the story is really compelling.
Yeah. I know for a fact if that game came out when I was like late middle school, early high school, I'd be trying to find every prostitute or like that game just.
Oh yeah, no.
There seems like too many opportunities for like.
Yeah.
Like
And this
sexual.
This isn't even spoilers. Like the whole city basically is run that way.
Yeah.
Like you go down one alleyway and it's just sex bots and fucking like triple X like brain dives and stuff. Like you can see other people's experiences and shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, my young adolescent mind would have just been overtook.
But the great thing is though, they're so like accommodating to all like people. They want anybody, even children, to play this game. You want to know why?
Why?
Because they put a setting that you can turn nipples off.
Oh!
So the parents can go into the settings, turn all the sexual stuff off, and their kids can just play it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes. guess.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, right?
Because
Like,
we
it's
know
smart.
we know boobs are nothing without nipples.
Right? Yeah, you can't imagine anything, right?
Yeah, it's just like, well, there has to be a center. What is that? Like, why? What's so important about damn nipple?
Yeah, right?
That changes the whole game to a
It's
breast.
just been so sexualized over the years, and really it's just an appendage. Not even an appendage, it's just a...
Well, it's an outlet, I guess.
Yeah.
For milk.
Yeah, and in theory, it's really only the baby should be like, ooh,
Nipple.
yeah, ooh, why?
Right. Why would anybody else
So
do
I
it,
guess we're just odd older babies.
we
Yeah,
still have that baby mentality
Yeah.
stuck in our mind.
We see nipple, we go ape shit.
They're still babies. No, I see that. Yeah, I know in Europe on television you can show it. And it's
Yeah.
no big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't
but-
care, yeah.
When I was
Yeah.
in German class, Frau Petrie would always say that, like, rated R here in the Western states is like a PG movie
Yeah.
in like Europe.
Yeah.
And I heard
There's-
in Europe they kind of flip it on. They censor more blood and guts, and less on nudity.
Yeah.
Where we censor more nudity but
And
less on blood
Blood
and
guts.
guts.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
blood guts is our.
Oh yeah,
pride.
no, you can play. Have you played Doom? Like,
Yeah, yeah. You know, I think about how Mortal Kombat
Oh,
gets,
yeah,
it gets a
seriously.
rated M. You
Yeah.
know, and heads are getting chopped off, hearts exploding,
yeah, like
legs are blown
X-rays
up.
of it too. It's like it's not even suggested. No, it's X-rays. You see through their body as they're destroying their inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, but in
Yeah.
like GTA, it got an AO, or was it GTA San Andreas got a adults only rating because there was like you could do a
Yeah.
interactive sex
Yeah.
thing at one point.
And it didn't even show much
It
either.
didn't show. There was no
Oh, yeah, it's
nudity in
There's
it.
terrible.
no nudity.
So it's-
Yeah, it was just all suggestive sex scenes.
See,
Yeah.
you guys admit too that in middle school and high school, that's like all we gave a shit about in those games.
I mean-
like, where are the boobs?
We were children and we were boy children, so it kind of goes hand in hand.
Yeah. You know what?
Curiosity.
You know a video game that had some crazy sex scenes that came out recently?
Witcher.
Which one?
I said Witcher.
Witcher,
Oh, yeah,
yes.
Witcher, yeah.
But one that tops it, Last of Us 2.
Okay.
I haven't played it yet because I know it's Game of the Year and everything, and
Yeah.
I beat the first one. I'm about to play the DLC on the first one. I haven't done that yet.
Oh yeah,
But
I'd say get through the DLC because that's a lot of fun.
Okay.
I saw some video like gameplay on it, and it looks like it's a lot of fun.
Okay, yeah, I want to go do that. I heard it tells quite a bit about Ellie and what her childhood was like before she found Joel.
Yeah.
But yeah, because of this new game, I don't know what her relationship with Joel is right now.
I
'Cause
will
imagine
not
he's-
say anything.
Okay, yeah, I
We watched
imagine
the whole
he's
thing like a
delusional.
cinematic movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, I didn't even
yeah.
play the game,
You
but
played-
but
okay.
Yeah.
I kept hearing about it, and everyone at like IPM were talking about it. So
Yeah,
I was
it's
like,
like,
well,
fuck it.
I got time. I'm gonna watch this like 9-hour long gameplay thing.
Yeah.
Split up into 3 things, but
Okay.
yeah, no, there's a couple raw sex scenes in there, like where-
Really?
yeah, like you think it's just like, all right, it's gonna fade to black any time.
Right.
Yeah.
And then,
It's
oh,
like,
we're in this.
They're still
Oh,
going.
shit.
Like,
Yeah.
Robot
she's they're doing the whole doggy right now. Oh my god,
Yeah.
this is crazy.
Okay. So it is. That was the other thing because I know Ellie's supposed to be like lesbian in the game.
Yeah, oh yeah, there's
Yeah.
a full-on lesbian.
So it's both.
Yeah.
Well, it's the
more
dog.
tame.
The doggy one wasn't Ellie. It's the other character you play as.
Okay. Oh, I didn't know there's another character you
All right,
play.
I'm not gonna
Okay,
say
yeah, not
anything
say
else.
anymore,
Alright,
yeah.
say anything.
Anyway, so we'll segue from the sexual games.
Yeah, right. I was
Yeah, the games I haven't played yet.
Yeah.
right.
Which I mean, not games, but you haven't seen yesterday's Mandalorian episode.
I have not seen yesterday's Mandalorian episode because I have been busy. Okay.
I get it. I get
have
it.
projects I'm working on.
No,
actually-
yesterday you were playing Cyberpunk.
Shut up, I know.
Busy, you were playing Cyberpunk.
I was playing Cyberpunk and getting high as fuck because it was my birthday. Okay.
All right, I get it. And
Am I a
that's
bad
it's a
person?
pass. It's a pass. It was your birthday. That's my birthday present to you. You get a pass. But Dalton, we
Yeah.
just like very just briefly, vaguely. Great. It was a awesome filler episode where it wasn't really a filler, but it was a filler to where like, as opposed to the last 3 episodes we got where major story was pushed, major names were dropped. This one doesn't really do that,
It's
but
a little lackluster of like.
like it definitely pushes the story forward.
Yeah.
Like because something happens
Yeah,
that
right.
is a key ingredient to get to another thing.
Right.
Another thing. But what I loved about this episode was you get really cool perspective from a character that comes back. I won't say who it is. Just a character in the first season that I enjoyed just because of the actor, but the character itself I didn't care for. But after this last episode, I dig it. I thought it's awesome.
It worked really well.
Yeah, it's just awesome character development.
Yeah, I was the opposite. I actually loved the character in the first season.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I actually loved him. Well, you saw the first season.
I've seen the
Can we
first.
talk about that episode or?
Well,
Or is it
I don't know how vague we want to be right now.
That's fair. Okay. Then I won't talk about it. But I'll say I actually really liked the character in the first for funny reasons. I thought he was funny.
Yeah.
But, I thought he was funny. But it does show it allows the viewer to gain some sympathy for a group of people that you normally wouldn't sympathize with.
That was the vaguest way you could say that, and I understood everything you said.
I'm sitting here almost lost. I'm like, what group of people? Like what? Like who? What? When? Season 1? What?
When you see it, for those who haven't seen it, you will be like, I understand.
I'll probably watch it tonight, honestly.
Now.
It's such a fun episode.
Yeah,
like
it's a fun episode.
The action.
Yeah.
That's it. It's action packed. This is an action packed episode.
That's
so
probably what makes it feel like it's a filler because
It's
there's
so action.
Yes.
The time is being used for action and not like
story
important
development.
conversations.
Yeah, but
then again, like
There
this
is
episode,
like some scenes.
very
Key.
cool conversations.
Okay.
That's just like, man, this guy is evil as fuck,
Right.
or like
yeah, no, yeah, okay. But yeah, there's one guy that's like, damn.
Watching you struggle for this is just.
There's one.
I'll
watch it right now.
I'll watch it right fucking now.
All right, so this podcast has just become a playthrough. Yeah, we're obviously outside, and there's a helicopter.
That's
I mean, when
police
is there
helicopter.
not a helicopter when we're ever filming?
Right,
That's
airplanes were
Airplanes, helicopters.
We live near the Long Beach airport, so that would explain a lot of the helicopters and airplanes.
Yeah.
literally like we're so close.
Yeah, that was a police helicopter, though. I
Yeah.
recognize it from when it was called on me that one time. Story for another day.
Yeah. Wait, what? Oh my god. Can we not be vague about that one? Let's go.
What's going on there?
Let's go deep.
So, alright, but since you did see the episode last week,
Yeah.
Obviously we got Grogu.
Yeah, Grogu.
Every time he says it, go.
Yeah, oh my god,
It's so
Grogu.
cute.
It has a name, I can't believe it.
Now everybody can shut up with the Baby Yoda shit.
Yeah, they can.
As soon as that Ahsoka episode happened, I don't hear Baby Yoda anymore.
Nobody says Baby, and everybody just says Grogu, which
Yeah.
I'm really happy about because I thought there really was going to be people wanting to still call him Baby Yoda.
Yeah.
But they're like, nah.
I will call him Baby Yoda if my theory is correct. If he is the child of Yoda and
Yaddle.
Yeah.
Yaddle,
I have that in the back of my head that
Which would be cool.
they're bringing a lot of like the story into it, like a lot of the canon story into it.
Exactly.
So
And
why can't they?
yeah, and I don't think we will know that until season 3.
Oh yeah.
Because season 2, the last episode is next week, and it's gonna
that's
wrap.
right,
It's
yeah.
gonna wrap up, and
That's
I don't.
the last episode?
Yeah, and the way this last night's episode went, it's just there's no more room for Grogu's lore. I think what we got in the Ahsoka episode is all we're gonna get.
Really?
Yeah, and and also, so Grogu in last week's episode reached out to someone, and someone was responding.
Yeah.
Who do you think that is?
I do feel like it's too easy to say Luke, but I think that'd be so cool. I would be really happy if it was some sort of, maybe not, they don't show his face because I don't know how they would do that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know how they do it. Swanson, or who's the guy that played Winter Soldier?
Everybody wants him to be Luke.
Dude,
Yeah.
so
Everybody wants him to be Luke.
I'll post this picture while I'm showing you guys this photo, but he showed me.
I've seen the photo. The comparison photo between...
No.
Oh. Well, that's Photoshop. That's fan.
No, it's Photoshop. It's a fan-made thing.
Yeah,
but still.
Oh, I can see that.
Yeah, like he looks so tight.
You have to see the comparison
I can
video
see him as that.
between him and, not video, but the comparison
Photo
of him
Yeah.
and...
Mark Hamill.
You have Mark Hamill and... I'll pull it up.
Sebastian Stan. That's
Sebastian,
his name.
Yeah.
thank you.
That's his name.
I'll pull it up right now, so you can post this photo as well.
Yeah, just make sure you send it to me so I can put
Okay.
it.
Pop it up.
Yeah.
Sebastian Stan comparison. But go ahead.
But yeah, so it's either gonna be Luke, or I saw this video last night actually. The character from Fallen Order. Do you know his name?
I still haven't.
The main
Still haven't
character
played it.
that you play.
Oh, I haven't played
downloaded.
Fallen Order yet, but I know what you're talking about. Something like Sid or like Sid.
It's Cass or something Cass, whatever. This is why we need fact checkers.
Yeah,
I
right.
think Cassian is who you're thinking of.
We
but
need a Jamie.
He's somebody else. He's from Rogue One.
Okay.
Cassian.
No, I swear, like his name has Cass in it. But anyway, the video explains how, and shout out to Star Wars Theory for doing the video. He talks about how it could be that character.
That would be cool because the actor looks exactly like his character in the game. So.
Yeah, and he.
Oh, you're right, Cal Kestis.
Oh, okay. See, there's a Kes. There's an S somewhere.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, he made a point of why, like, even like they'd make a character look so close to the actor is so they can potentially use them in future projects and films and live action stuff.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, I think that would be badass because he could be potentially linked up with Luke Skywalker.
Yeah, that is
So
true.
no matter what, I think we are going to get a Luke Skywalker in the Mandalorian because Grogu is going to have to have training, and around this time, Luke Skywalker has his academy. So that to me, it's like the stars are just going to align.
Yeah,
Right.
but they already say that he was from an academy.
Well, he's from the Order 66 Academy. The
Yeah,
OG.
that's
yeah,
right.
Jedi.
Yeah, so I figured he didn't
Prequels.
finish his training. He was just there. Luke could finish his training in theory.
That's
Yeah.
true.
I think that could work out. Some were saying it could be essentially Leia.
But I think that's just
Like-
too much fan service, though, if they do Luke.
Well, I don't care.
I don't got
Yeah, I mean,
don't
serve
care.
me, I am the fan.
But that they're saying Leia, like Luke sends out Leia on Jedi missions so she can get field experience. Maybe she
Yeah.
comes and gets Yoda.
Same thing with
Cal.
Yeah.
Kestis? Okay, yeah.
Cal, like he's already linked up with Luke and he's trying to find another Jedi.
Yeah, and I think if it is Cal Kestis, I think that'll force people to play the game, or more people to play the game. I still haven't played it yet.
Yeah,
But
I haven't downloaded it, but I haven't started it yet. So
yeah, when I finish the BioShock series, I'm gonna go play that.
that's
I'm
a good
late.
series.
Yeah,
It's such a good series.
I'm late on that, but it was a free game for a month,
yeah.
and they're very long.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I just finished 2, so then I gotta play 3, and then I'll play
Yeah.
Jedi.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically how I'm gonna do
The
it.
3 is the best, though.
3 is the best?
Yeah,
Okay, that's
I
good to
love 3. Just the artwork of it and
Okay.
the story is just so good.
The stories have been
Yeah.
great so far.
Yeah.
The twist in that first game fucked me up, man. I don't, have you?
Dude.
Do you know anything about? Okay, now we'll talk
No,
about it.
I don't get it because my buddies the Herefords they like BioShock was their
Oh, is it
Their
good?
bread and butter, yeah.
It's the biggest twist I've ever experienced in
What
gaming.
happens?
Dude, it fucked me up for like days, and it was like it was essentially like there was 4 twists in one big reveal.
Yeah.
I won't go through every single twist because we could probably be
Yeah,
here
for
a while.
another hour. Yeah.
But
Yeah, we got other topics.
I can go through the big one. The big twist in the big reveal in BioShock is that everything you did was under mind control. So
Whoa.
when you went and killed that robot, you didn't do it. You were mind controlled to do it.
Yeah, someone
When
else
you-
was suggesting you to do it.
Dude, when you killed this zombie and you killed
Nothing
that zombie,
was your decision.
no. When you were like, do I want to kill him with a shotgun or a machine gun? Shotgun. No, you didn't choose to do that. He suggested,
Yeah.
he mind controlled you to do that. When you paused the game to go take a shit, you didn't do that. You didn't have to take a shit. The bad guy in the game
So-
mind controlled you to take a shit. When you stopped playing the game, you played another game. When you went on a trip, when you went to go see grandma, no, you don't want to see grandma. You don't want to see grandma
He
at all.
wants to see Grandma.
He wanted you to see grandma. That fucked me up. I was like, I have no control over my life.
Yeah, it's nuts. It makes you think that there's somebody else like controlling your every move.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
God.
Yeah. It was.
It's the simulation theory.
It literally messed me up for like days.
That's like such a big, like if you're so invested in the game and then
Yeah.
that's the twist, then it's
Yeah.
like
That can
does
break
this
your brain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this real?
And that was only that was the biggest reveal. There was
even
still
choose
three
to
other
play this
ones.
game?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, there's still 3 other ones in that reveal that were like, whoa, like your friend was actually the main bad guy.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
And then the other bad guy, he's still a bad guy, but he's also your dad. Yeah.
Darth Vader.
It's some nuts shit.
It's just so deep. So
That's the whole series is great.
Dude.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I'm not that much of a gamer anymore. That's why, like, because I don't have a console. I don't,
Yeah.
And I ruined the big reveal, so that kind of ruined the first Bioshock.
Well, yeah, I mean that's why I don't have to play Last of Us 2 now. I don't have to play Fallen
Okay.
Order.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd still like to play Fallen Order. Like, if there's a PC
Yeah.
version of it, I'm not sure, but
I
think there is.
Sure, yeah, I'm pretty sure they'll do Xbox Play Anywhere on that.
Oh, there you
soon,
go.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Because it's on Game Pass, so it's probably going to be able to be ported over to PC eventually. You can play most Xbox games on PC.
Well, yeah, I know Red Dead 2 just came out on PC, but
Yeah, as long as you got Game Pass, you can just download the Xbox app on your PC and download and play any of those games
Yeah,
that are available.
I use Game Pass. I've been playing Forza for the first time on PC.
That game is amazing.
Yeah. So I grew up PlayStation guy. I never owned an Xbox, so I missed out on all the Gears and the Halos, but
That was
and the
my
Forzas.
childhood.
Yeah, where he's the opposite.
Yeah,
he
that
was all
my
Xbox.
childhood. I was all Xbox.
And he missed out on like
See, I was
Ratchet and
always both.
Clank and Uncharted and
I
whatnot.
mean, I was a
Oh,
little
yeah,
bit
yeah,
both
Uncharted.
though. Like I had a PlayStation 1 and a PlayStation 2, but
Okay.
yeah, same.
once the PlayStation 3 came out, my brother had that, and I never really played it. I just stuck with Xbox ever since because that was just the console I had, and Kyle always played the PlayStation. I never touched it.
Right. Okay.
Whatever,
So, yeah, you were
whatever.
Yeah, I was like, I'm cool with that. I'll play Halo all the fucking time.
Okay.
Gears of War, fuck yeah. Gears
Yeah.
Tactics, let's go.
So I missed out on that, but with Game Pass, it's allowed me to play those games I missed out on PC. So like,
Yeah.
I never played Forza. I was always Gran Turismo.
Yeah. Gran Turismo is still fun.
Yeah, that's a fun game too.
I've played that before, yeah.
I do like that Forza is like this open world racing game, and you can just drive up to somebody and be like, "Hey, race me," and then you just race
just
them.
go.
Yeah,
And
so-
it's the United States, like literally, you could drive from New York to California. And the one that in Horizon.
Horizon.
Yeah, I believe Forza Horizon.
Yeah, that's what I have. I have
Okay,
Horizon.
yeah. So you can drive like you're in the United States. And like so you can drive from like New York to California and shit, like all that shit. Yeah.
I mean, it only takes like 10 minutes.
yeah, it
but-
really doesn't take that long. Yeah.
I didn't realize that because I just completed the tutorial, so I didn't
Yeah.
really get to explore a whole lot.
Oh, okay,
so.
yeah, no. Once you explore, you realize like, oh shit, I'm going down Long Beach right now. Like, I did that. Like I went down Long Beach. I have the marina and everything. It's crazy.
Oh, that's so
That's
cool.
pretty tight.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
That's
I'm
pretty
excited
cool.
for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, did you guys hear the big news? This was announced a few days ago. It's we're segueing into fighting. Logan Paul.
Oh yeah.
is
Challenging.
going to fight
We called it.
Floyd
We called it.
Money Mayweather. We did
We
in the
called
last
it
podcast.
in the last podcast. We called it. So
I think I literally made a point.
I think he watched our
podcast.
He was one of the 3 viewers
Yeah.
on our podcast.
Oh my god, this is
Oh,
it's
man.
so strange.
Oh.
It's so strange. I watched Andrew Schultz.
I think he had enough practice with the basketball player and
Well,
the
no,
other
no.
YouTuber. That's enough practice.
No,
for
that's
him.
Jake.
Mayweather.
That's
Yeah, from-
Jake.
That's Jake.
Oh,
though.
that's
Jake
right,
Paul,
yeah.
But there's a funny joke that where Mayweather thought Logan was Jake, but he got the wrong Paul brother. But he's
Yeah.
like, oh fuck it.
Oh.
Yeah, right.
What I think that Mayweather's doing is he's taking on Logan Paul, who lost his first professional bout against
Yeah.
KSI. He's gonna beat the shit out of him, and then hopefully Jake Paul gets one more fight. Hopefully gets another win,
Yeah.
and then he fights Jake Paul like in the summer or like in
Well,
the
that's
fall.
what I was hoping was going to be Jake Paul, but it said Logan, and I was like, dude, why?
Yeah, why
He doesn't
lost.
win.
Yeah.
He doesn't win. I mean, the only thing.
Yes, he's fit, and yes,
he's big.
He's big.
He's a big dude.
Yeah.
You know, he has like 50 plus pounds on Floyd.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're gonna
He
have to
has,
do a
like-
catch weight, right?
I mean, I would think so, but I wouldn't put it past Floyd, just him just being so confident.
Yeah, and his
that-
technique.
and just like
Yeah.
he's so skilled. Like he's literally one of the best
He's the
of all
champion.
time.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
he's a goat. So
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Cameron, you were saying something. I think I interrupted you.
No.
You were talking about...
I just said he was a champion.
Oh, that's what I was
Yeah.
okay.
it was a statement.
Yeah, it was just a statement.
Drop the mic.
Okay.
Drop the mic. I mean, the only thing, like, there's not like like an actual competition here.
No.
Yeah,
Clearly.
no, it's not.
But if Logan Paul in any way, shape, or form can make Floyd look bad in any second of the fight,
That might
that's
be
a win.
viral, yeah.
That's a win.
It might go
like
viral.
if he lands
might
a
win.
jab that's somewhat flush that pushes Floyd's head back, that's a win.
Yeah.
He put his hands on one of the greatest fighters of all time.
Yeah.
He did it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he still got knocked out like seconds after.
Yeah, that's gonna
Probably
be
what's gonna happen.
Yeah, he's gonna get knocked the fuck out.
Like, I don't have any problems with Logan Paul, but like I hope he gets knocked the fuck out.
Yeah.
Because like I don't want Floyd to just go in there and just like dance around. It's like, dude, just go in there and just tear his ass up, make your money,
Yeah.
and say
Walk out the stage. Yeah, don't even say anything. Just be like, this punk ass YouTuber thought he can come up with a goat.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
And-
I'm gonna knock you out, collect my check, and fucking book it
just
home.
book it.
I kind of hope he makes it last. I think Mayweather, because now he's more of a businessman than a fighter.
Right.
I think he's
He's
doing
probably
this
gonna
just
make
for
it
the
like
business.
super entertaining.
Yeah,
more
he's
for-
doing it just for the business.
More for
Yeah.
the business than the actual fight.
To him, it's a sparring match.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he knows he'll probably make more money fighting this
Well, I'm
guy.
sure it's not gonna affect his record at all.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's I don't think. Well, I don't know. I mean, right now it's called an exhibition, which means.
Oh, really?
You know,
Yeah.
but things might change. We still got 2 months till
well,
it
because
happens.
the Tyson fight wasn't an exhibition match.
They-
Why can't they do something like that?
It was an exhibition, but they still declared a winner. But both of them didn't have their
License,
their
yeah.
licenses, so therefore they can't be affected.
Yeah.
But they still declared a winner, just for the sport of it.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, I
It's
know.
just
That
as
wasn't a
tradition
winner.
calls, like they usually declare a winner or a loser. Yeah.
Yeah, but no record. So they'll probably do the same thing with the Floyd.
Yeah, and
Also.
Floyd would probably make more money fighting this YouTuber than when he defeated some of the best boxers ever.
Yeah.
He's defeated some of the best boxers
That's
ever.
true.
He's probably
The
gonna
hype around this got
Yeah.
pretty blown up really fast.
really fast.
Yeah.
Really fast.
And yeah, there's.
They were even talking about like Mayweather was at the fight today in London.
Oh yeah, oh was he?
Yeah, and he paid respects to I keep forgetting his
Joshua.
name. Yeah, Joshua. I keep wanting to say Jason for some reason. I don't know why.
There's a J.
There's a J. Joshua. Yeah.
AJ. We'll just
Yeah.
call him AJ. There you go.
Yeah, AJ.
I think he even goes by AJ sometimes. But yeah, so it's just crazy to me. Like in 2020, you think things can get like weirder,
Yeah.
and then like this gets announced. It's like,
Yeah.
what are we doing here?
Yeah.
Like seriously,
Yeah,
what's
really.
happening here? Like,
But I mean, screw it. Like I will always pay money to see Floyd fight.
Right.
He was my favorite fighter growing up, just because of the class that he's at. It's just like we got to see history
We
growing
really
up.
did.
We literally got to live during an era with a legend.
Yeah.
Right.
You
I do think he'll be in that debate of some of the best ever, next to like Marciano and Ali and those guys. And yeah, we got to see it live. I heard about Mike Tyson.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
I never really saw any of his fights live. Yeah.
Right. It's not live.
Tyson.
Yeah.
Besides the Jones fight.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
that was different.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was different. Yeah, no, like when he was in his prime, like I never was able to see that because either I wasn't born or it was the end of his career. So
Yeah,
right.
it wasn't the Mike Tyson that
God.
we all know and love.
Yeah, it was too late. Ali, same thing. I watched a whole bunch of his highlights.
Yeah,
man.
same, yeah.
That was so much fun to watch, but I didn't get to live through
You
it.
didn't get to live it.
Yeah, I got to hear about it.
And what's unfortunate about having Floyd as our legend, like if you're a casual fighter or a casual boxing fan, you want to see like the Mike Tyson highlight knockouts
Yeah,
and shit.
right.
But with me, like I love the technicians. I love to see the sweet science of
Yeah.
boxing, hit and don't be hit. And so for me, every time
Dance of it,
the
basically.
dance, yeah. So for me, watching Floyd was spectacular.
Yeah.
I ate that shit up. Like it was Thanksgiving. But for casual fans,
Yeah, it just goes over
It's
there,
like this
yeah.
guy's not a legend.
Yeah.
He's running from him. He's
Yeah.
whole.
It's like no, that's technique. He's
yeah.
picking his shots. He's letting you know that he has control of this fight this entire time.
Yeah.
But that's very much the truth. He is the face of the sweet science. Like, if you're like, define the sweet science, you show a picture of him.
Yeah.
Floyd Mayweather.
He's
Yeah.
the face of sweet
There's so
science.
many
He
people
perfected
trying to
it.
make fun of his little like shoulder thing, but
He's
honestly,
gonna make fun of that.
He's a
everybody-
pussy. He's running. He's running. He's
Yeah,
a pussy. He's
but
running.
it's
He's
like
running.
you
I'm
see
like,
other fighters and they're starting to adopt that same technique.
Yeah, because it's like, wait, so this guy went 50-0, made more money than any athlete, not even fighter, any athlete
Yeah.
doing what he's doing, and he still has his health, and he's still making money. You know what? I'm gonna adopt his style. I think he's doing something right.
There's like a few. Yeah, I've seen a lot of fighters that just, they adopt that style of just shoulder roll, so they
Philly
can't
shell.
say shit that, it's such a weak, look.
Yeah, no, I never got that. Like, to me, it's like, one, it just looks cool, especially when it's done correctly.
Oh, yeah.
And if you watch a Floyd fight, he does it perfect.
Yeah, he's the one that basically perfected it.
Perfected. Yeah, the Philly shell was always a style,
Yeah.
but Floyd Mayweather completely
Yeah.
took it to a whole new dimension.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people are like, "Oh, that's how pussies fight. That's how pussies fight." But yeah, but when you get knocked the fuck out by it, is he a pussy?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
People used to say that about jujitsu. Oh,
Yeah.
y'all don't fight like men. Y'all
Yeah,
don't
you're
fight
just
like
hugging
men.
on the ground.
Yeah, but they're walking around like this.
Yeah.
Okay, so I may not fight like a man, but what do you call this? You're
Yeah,
walking
I
around
just
looking-
broke your fucking arm.
Yeah.
So fuck off.
So that's how I look at Mayweather.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Don't get mad at him because it works. Maybe you should adapt.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's how I feel.
And there's a lot of young fighters, really good young fighters. In fact, one of them is fighting tonight. That's a fight I want to watch. Shakur Stevenson, who he doesn't fight with the Philly shell. Like his hands are up here, but his movement is very similar to Floyd's.
Yeah.
His defense is phenomenal, and he's aggressive. He's got a mean streak.
See, that's why I like in fighters, if they're aggressive enough. Because, yes, I love Floyd's, collective style, but I like the Brock Lesnar's in the world, where they just run up and just just womp on
Just
people,
hammers, yeah.
Like when Wilder was in his fucking prime, before he lost to Tyson, because I want to say that fight just kind of rocked him a bit,
Oh yeah.
So, all the fights
his response
before
to
that,
it, his response to it too was not.
yeah, it was not good at
He
all.
lost some fans.
Yeah.
I still love him. But
No, yeah, I still support him. I love him. He's a great fighter, but he lost that one. You win some, you lose some. You know,
Yeah.
he just was outclassed and outweighted. You know,
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
And it's just all the different excuses that Wilder came up with.
Yeah.
First
Oh.
it was his wardrobe
Yeah.
coming out, and then the Tyson Fury's glove not being all the way there.
Yeah.
Which that one had some pull to it because there's some slow-mo shots where it looks like his glove is flapping, and boxing gloves don't do that.
Yeah.
But it was weird, but I think that's also just the way Fury
yeah, he throws his
punches.
punches. But there were so many theories on that shit.
Yeah, and I don't know what to believe because I don't know how that could be an advantage.
Yeah, I just chalk it up to, hey, he lost, he was outclassed, he was outweighted. Even if he might have been overweight or underweight, whatever you want to call it.
Well, heavyweight,
yeah.
you can be any weight.
Yeah.
There's no limit.
Yeah.
It's
Once
just
you
you have to be above.
a minimum, yeah.
So that's why being the heavyweight champ is such a big deal
Yeah.
because you're facing a wide
Yeah.
spread of different
Yeah.
heights and sizes.
Yeah, and I don't think Wilder was really ready for that.
No. Well,
Yeah.
against Fury, I mean, they both put on weight. Wilder for the rematch, I think, was 10 pounds heavier, and then
Yeah.
Fury was I don't know, I don't know if this is correct, but he was significantly heavier.
Yeah.
He was 260, and Wilder was 220.
Right.
And yeah, Fury just marched straight forward to Wilder,
Yeah.
and Wilder just couldn't take the weight
Yeah.
and couldn't take the punches.
Yeah.
It was a sad night for me, man.
Yeah, you were all for Wilder, man.
Yeah.
And I was too,
We
man.
loved him.
Yeah.
We still do, but it was
Yeah.
just from the first round, it's just you could see Wilder was not in his element.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck, man, this is gonna be a long night. It was sad. I remember my dad was in New York at the time, and I called him after the fight. I'm
Yeah.
I'm so sad right now. My dad was like, I'm so fucking pissed. fuck Fury. He's a cheater. He was hitting him back to the head so many times. I was like,
Yeah, now people are trying to say Tyson Fury and AJ to fight.
Oh yeah. I saw that. Which honestly, they're on a collision course.
They are, yeah.
They have to fight.
It's gonna be a fucking bloodbath, though.
I think Fury can outbox him.
I don't know. I think it's gonna be pretty evenly matched. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna be a knockout, but I think it's gonna be pretty evenly matched. It's gonna be a close.
It's gonna be it's gonna be a good one. But I think.
Do you think there'll be a knockout?
Well, with AJ in there, yes.
Yeah.
Just because his style and his size and his power,
Right.
it always just presses for
Yeah.
one or the other guys getting knocked out.
Yeah.
But
I mean, shit. Tonight was proof of that. Straight up 9 rounds. He's like, okay, I'm done beating the crap out of you. blah, just one punch to the chin. He was like, lights out.
Oh man.
Like it was like.
I gotta see it. I still haven't seen it.
Oh yeah, no. Once you see the highlights of that shit, oh, it's so great.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we got Mayweather and Logan Paul to look forward to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of almost pointless because it's not like you want to see the two best at it. It's just you just want to see. What I'm most excited for that fight is the same thing about the McGregor fight that he had with Mayweather.
Yeah.
I was more excited for the banter than I was the actual fight.
Yeah.
Right.
And I think I enjoed the banter more than the actual fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole when he was like, the fuck you doing with a backpack? You can't even read. I was like, oh. But then when Mayweather pulled the money out, you pulled the money out the backpack and threw it at him. The fuck. These are ones. That's all you worth, bitch. Dude. Like that. I love that more than I did the actual fight.
Yeah, no, they knew how to sell that fight.
Oh my god.
That was probably one of the best bit of fight promoting I've seen in a long
It was just it was a roast battle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was so great.
They just gave him the mics and were like, just talk shit.
Just talk shit.
We're not gonna ask you questions. We're not gonna ask you about your preparation for your fight, how fight weeks
No,
go,
we
how
just want
training
you to
camp.
talk shit.
Just talk shit on each other and each other's families.
Just leave nothing out. Just no holds barred. Just go for it.
Whoop the Mayweathers.
1, 2, 3.
Oh man. God, that was so much.
The
fun to
McGregor
watch.
Mayweather fight, though, I think had more interest, like outside of the trash talking, because McGregor's an actual fighter.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, yeah, he wasn't a boxer, but he had in the public eye some sort of chance against Floyd. Like he can do something.
Yeah.
With Logan Paul,
Oh God.
I mean, yes, he's a professional boxer, but
You just have to call him that because
he has a record.
yeah, he has a record. He just started boxing. That's it.
Not saying he can't fight.
He's
Not
not
saying
a-
Jake Paul can't fight. Jake Paul, you know, he obviously showed some skill.
Yeah.
And they train. So you
Yeah,
know,
but you also have to think about the opponents that they're choosing.
But
as
that's
well.
another thing. Like they haven't been tested to a point to where it's like
They
okay.
haven't been doing real boxers as their like. Jake Paul had like maybe 2 actual boxers in his fight, and then the rest was just like that basketball player and.
Well, no, it was a basketball player, and then it was.
Yeah, it was Nate Robinson and it was
KSI.
KSI's little brother.
And they, yeah.
I forgot his name. Deji?
But that was the amateur fight, right? That was when they had the helmets on.
Was
Because
it?
Jake Paul
I
has
don't
2
remember.
professional fights, and
Yeah.
the first one, I forget the guy's name, but that one was a knockout too. It was,
Oh.
it was sloppy, but you know.
Okay, but knockout's a knockout.
Yeah.
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 But
I mean, Nate Robinson's knockout was sloppy, but
he
he went
was
down
Still,
3 times.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
a hard knockout.
and,
Yeah.
he was out.
He was done, yeah.
He was just
Yeah.
he did not know where he was.
Yeah,
like going into the fight, you can just tell. Like, he
Yeah.
just
Yeah, he was already dazed. Yeah.
he's like, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Should have been counted out the first time. I'm sorry, the second time he went down. The second time he went down, he's like, he stood up, boing, and then hit the rope with his head. Like, he didn't even know where he was. That should have been it right
yeah,
there.
no, they should have
Yeah.
ended the fight after that.
Especially because that's the ref's job, you know.
Yeah,
look out for
You
the
gotta
2
pay
men in
attention to
ring.
that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and they stop it sooner in boxing than in MMA. You know,
Yeah.
MMA, they might give you a
Oh,
few
yeah,
seconds to
no.
recover because some dudes do recover and might get a knockout.
Yeah.
But that doesn't really happen in boxing.
No.
Yeah,
So
no.
when he came
Boxing's
back up,
pretty more definitive. Like,
Yeah.
if you get that right on the button,
That's
knocked
it.
down, like,
that's like,
yeah.
And sure enough, as soon as he came
It's
back
lights
up
out.
and they counted, he stepped up, the next punch that was
Yeah.
thrown, he got knocked out. So
that's
it's like-
exactly what it was with the
Yeah.
AJ fight, dude. Like, he got knocked down. Like, it was a good combination of, like, uppercuts. And, like,
Yeah.
he stumbled. He went down on his knee a little bit. And he got up. And he's like, I'm good. That was nothing. And then AJ just walked up to him. Just,
Bam!
and,
Night. Yeah, I can't wait.
yeah.
Probably tomorrow there'll be like actual highlights.
Oh,
and
yeah,
stuff.
no.
I can watch it.
Yeah.
Because right now it's all the crappy streams. and
Yeah,
stuff, so.
that's
yeah.
that's what we watched it on. Was like a pretty shitty stream, but I mean it wasn't that bad.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Both
that's-
streams, it's all right.
But yeah, this one, and what sucks about this Logan Paul Mayweather fight is there's gonna be like trash talk and stuff, but Logan Paul can't even trash talk
No.
that well. When him and KSI were fighting, he literally was like, "You smell like herpes."
Oh, I remember
Dude, it
that.
was so funny.
It's just so hilarious.
It was so bad,
Why,
yeah.
Like, why would you
Say
what?
that? And I think he even like brought his mom in and was
Yeah.
like, "Doesn't he smell like herpes?" And she was so corny. She's like, yep, he sure does. or
Oh my
something
god! I was like, yeah.
What the fuck?
See, a good roast would have been like, no, that's your upper lip. You know, like,
Right.
you have herpes.
Yeah.
So-
But KSI was cringe too, you know.
Oh,
So,
that's true.
yeah.
Yeah, they don't know. I think that might make it funnier, though. I think that might make it easier for Mayweather to roast. Logan. The fact that Logan doesn't know how to roast.
Yeah.
Or there might not even be roasting.
That might be.
You know, these two
Yeah.
guys.
It's Mayweather, dude. Come
Yeah,
on.
but-
Hey.
But when Floyd has like any sort of respect for anybody, like he doesn't necessarily roast. He just talks about how great he is,
Yeah.
and how that's just gonna show.
That's true.
Like he
Yeah.
won't like go after the other guy. But like if he doesn't like the person, you know,
Yeah.
he'll
Yeah,
turn
that's
the
true.
switch on and start
Which
talking.
I don't know if he
shit.
likes Logan Paul.
Yeah. And also,
I don't
yeah.
know.
And
I
whether
don't
he
know.
likes him or not, that shit sells
Not a
the
lot of
fight,
people.
bro.
Not a lot of people really like Logan Paul
Yeah,
that
that's
much.
fair, that's fair.
I will say I did watch Logan Paul's his podcast Impulsive or whatever. I don't know
Oh
if you
yeah, I
guys seen it.
still refuse to listen to it.
I watched the clip from him and like just his thoughts on like the fight, and I like where his head is at, honestly. Like
Okay.
the way he's talking about it, he's just like, I don't know how the fuck I did this. Like this is crazy, you know?
Oh, okay.
But then he got serious. He's like, because the guy was like, be real right now. Like, do you honestly believe you have any chance to beat this guy? He's like, all I know is the gods have gifted me with an opportunity to maybe do something, to maybe make a miracle happen.
Okay.
That's all it is. And bet your bottom dollar that I'm going to do everything that I can to make that miracle happen.
Okay.
And I was like, I like that answer. Like he's not being fake with it. You know, he's not
Right.
going like, oh, I'm gonna beat the shit out of this
Right.
guy.
Okay,
I'm gonna,
yeah.
You know, it's like you're so dumb. You know,
Yeah.
but
That's
this answer
fair.
showed that his head and his heart is in the right place to where he knows what he's up against.
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't really know because he hasn't been in the ring
Yeah.
yet. He will know.
What if he gets one good pop in the chin by Mayweather? He's gonna know. He's gonna be like,
His head's
oh
gonna
shit.
snap.
Yeah, he's like, what did I do? Holy shit,
Yeah,
why am I here?
Yeah.
I'm done.
Okay, so it sounds like he won't talk shit. That
That's,
Logan won't.
and that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like,
Logan won't.
like on Logan's side, there already seems to be a huge amount of respect.
Yeah.
And I like that. And I think that sells the fight pretty well. Besides corny ass, fake trash talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think if he wants to sell that fight, though, he's gonna have to talk smack. He's
You
gonna
think
have
so?
to. Yeah, I think so because I think about the McGregor Mayweather fight.
But
But McGregor talks smack.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
That's his whole idea.
Man.
Like that's his whole like identity
Persona,
is yeah.
And
talking shit.
But McGregor had a platform to talk shit on because he was a fighter.
Yeah.
He is a fighter.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, he is.
Where Logan Paul, like the reason why it's going to be corny and it's going to be fake and shallow.
It has the
doesn't-
reputation to
Yeah.
back it up.
Exactly. Like
Yeah.
you're just spewing words and
Yeah.
you're getting your ass kicked.
Okay, that's fair.
But if he goes about it like the way he is going about it so far, to me, as a fight fan, I'm already more interested.
Yeah.
Because it's like he's putting out a different he's putting out a different stage.
right.
Right, where he's like, I'm just a dude
Yeah.
who has an opportunity.
I'm just a YouTuber, man.
I'm just a
Yeah.
YouTuber. I
They
make
told me
videos.
I could do it, and I'm just gonna do it.
gonna do
I
it.
asked them if I could. They didn't say no, so I'm gonna do it. Like
Yeah.
that just seems like from what you're saying, just seems like what his attitude is. And
Exactly.
like that's the typical YouTuber like
Oh, stupid.
influencer like attitude. It's like, hey man, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just here. Like I
Yeah.
just asked them if I could do it, and they said yes. Yeah, that's what all
Yeah.
YouTube
Okay.
like influencers are like.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
And what it's doing is it for he's saving his own ass by doing that because when he does get his ass kicked, he's opening up the doors for it's just like, well, yeah, we kind of know I'm gonna get my ass kicked, but like at least I'm gonna try and put effort, and if
Yeah.
I do anything to make Mayweather uncomfortable at any second of the
Yeah.
fight, it looks great on my part.
Yeah.
Right.
Now I don't know if that's a great way to sell. So you're probably right. Like he will have to trash talk, but I just think it's gonna be corny.
Yeah, no.
Oh, absolutely.
It's gonna be corny as fuck.
I mean, his fan base will probably eat it up
Yeah,
anyway,
they will.
and,
Yeah.
and those will be the numbers.
Yeah, 'cause his
Yeah.
fan base is like 13-year-old little girls and boys.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
they don't know real comedy. They
Yeah,
don't know what's really funny. They think fart jokes are all the rage, which fart jokes are funny. Yeah, fart jokes are funny, but
Okay.
But, yeah.
But yeah, my thing with him is he's earned this. Him and his brother earned this reputation, this stereotype of being the like stereotypical asshole California frat boy.
Yes.
You know, I don't even think he's from California. But
No, they're like from like Ohio or something.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
Like
maybe not
backwoods,
California.
yeah.
Throw the California away. He acts like the stereotypical frat boy.
Yeah.
You know, the asshole frat
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah.
You know, the one you
That's
gotta call
always
the neighbors
been.
on. The one you gotta,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, call the police on because
Yeah.
you're in the
Yeah,
neighbors.
you call the
Yeah.
neighbors.
Well, them too. Call the neighbors.
What do you want me to do?
Yeah.
I'm in the same boat you are. What do you want me to do?
You're in the house. Just leave.
I meant to say it be the neighbors that call the police on them. You know, those guys.
That
you
makes
know.
more sense. That makes
you
more
know,
sense.
a guy that might brag about a roofie. You know,
Yes.
that kind of crap.
Yes.
And I think he's earned it. I don't even know if he went to college to join the frat.
No,
but
I don't think they did.
but-
I don't think they did.
No, that's just the persona they wanted on YouTube, and that's what they
Yeah,
stuck with.
Yeah.
And because it did so well, the only way to keep that up is to be this asshole
Yeah.
douchebag to brag and talk
Keep
shit
it
about
going.
Mayweather.
Keep it
Yeah.
going.
I'm sure they were just simple farm boys back in
Yeah,
the day, and then
probably,
when
yeah.
they discovered YouTube and got big off of it, they
They just started screwing around,
Yeah.
and then they just
they
you
just
know,
rolled with it.
yeah they understood the platform and the evolution of the platform
Yeah.
and like what videos gain views and stuff.
Yeah.
There was one time I saw a Logan Paul video, and he was like on this roof with like sunglasses, looked beautiful. It was like a cool drone shot, and he was just like, "I am Logan Paul," and they're already like super big. They already had
Yeah.
like millions and millions of subscribers.
Right.
And he's like, "I am Logan Paul. At some point, I'm going to be the biggest entertainer in the world."
No.
And now, that shit's coming to fruition.
Yeah.
It's pretty close.
He
It's
is
Getting pretty close.
He
yeah.
is on the biggest fight stage
That's
Yeah.
true.
against one of the most popular, one of the best fighters.
Yeah.
That's true.
Like, I got to give it to him. Like, hate him, love him,
He said he was going to
He
do
did what he
something,
said
and
he was
he's
gonna
doing
do.
it.
and he's doing it.
Yeah. He was gonna do. I'll say this to really know if you're like one of the biggest people in entertainment. My mom has to know who you are. If my mom knows who you are, you made it. Okay, he's not there yet. Mom doesn't know who that is yet.
Yeah.
When if she's
after,
ever
after this
after
Mayweather
this
thing,
fight,
though,
though, I think she's gonna know
Maybe
who
a lot
he
of
is.
well, a lot of people are going to know who he is after this.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
Floyd already has such a huge following.
Yeah,
And-
Floyd absolutely does.
I mean, shit. Regardless of what his motives are, this is going to get him a lot of new viewers.
yes, yes,
For sure.
I mean, Floyd Mayweather is a house
Yeah.
name.
Yes.
Like you don't even have to watch fighting, but you know,
No.
you know the
Yeah,
name
exactly.
Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah,
Exactly.
the money team,
Yeah.
Money
TNT,
team,
you know.
TBE.
Yeah, bro, you go to Vegas and you just see billboards that
Yeah.
say
Floyd.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Floyd or
He has his own
TNT,
clubs
the
out
money
there.
team.
Yeah.
It's
Clothes, strip
crazy.
clubs, all that.
All that stuff. So yeah, he's big now. He's been made it and been made it for a while.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know? But
Well,
my
I
mom
think-
will always know. She's known who he is. For
I think
a while.
when he fought De La Hoya in 2005,
there you go. There you go. That's
Yeah.
when it.
I think that's when he skyrocketed.
Yeah.
And then everybody was watching his fights, hoping he would lose because he talked so much.
He wore a sombrero to on Cinco de Mayo to
Yeah.
that fight.
Yeah.
They're like, oh fuck this
Yeah.
guy,
Yeah.
disrespectful
Yeah.
little shit. It's like, well,
Yeah.
he's gonna outbox and make hundreds of millions of dollars.
exactly.
And
And
he's
he'll
gonna-
walk to the strip club afterwards.
Yeah, and he's gonna keep running his mouth. He's gonna keep
Yeah.
making money. He's gonna
Yeah.
keep winning belts. He's just, he's the goat, man.
There's no other words for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if Mayweather were to do another celebrity fight after this one, it's gonna be a stupid one. But I hope he fights Ti. Because I don't know if you heard about that beef.
I haven't
No,
actually. Surprisingly,
I haven't heard all of it, but I know there's beef.
Yeah, the beef has
My,
something to
yeah,
do
my
with.
brother told me like there's beef, and I didn't want to hear it. So I was just like, of course there's beef with him.
It's pretty short, but there was rumors that Mayweather was like messing around with Ti's wife. You know, there's rumors about that.
Damn.
Yeah, and we don't know how true it was. But that was the rumors.
Scandalous.
And Ti and his posse
Yeah.
met up with Mayweather and his posse. And you know Mayweather's got a big ass
old-
posse.
Oh, yeah.
But so does Ti. So it's basically just a posse battle.
Oh,
The posse's
yeah.
just, "Ah, bah, bah, bah,
and T.I. and Floyd on the other sides. Get him!
yeah, basically. But and there was some video of it. It was mostly chaos, but you could just hear Mayweather being, "Control your bitch, control your bitch." You know, saying that about his wife. And then there was an internet thing saying that Mayweather gave T.I. a black eye.
Oh.
But that's what started the video. T.I. did an interview. He's like, "Hey, everybody out there saying I got me a black eye." where they at though? And that's where the where they at though video started.
How
was
long
from
ago
that.
was this?
That was a few years ago.
Yeah, a few years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, because that whole where they at though turned into a whole song. You know, where they at though? Bing, 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 where they at though?
Yeah.
You know, so.
And it turned into the samples for a ton of songs. Yeah.
A lot of stuff, yeah. So I don't think they ever got to resolve their beef. So
throw it in the ring.
Yeah,
Throw it in the ring.
yeah.
But you know, if this Logan Paul shit goes well, then
Maybe, we're gonna
T.I. will be like, all right.
Yeah, and I can see Mayweather being like, shit, I'll make more money fighting these fucking losers.
Yeah.
Let me keep fighting these dumbass celebrities and make bank.
Dude,
Yeah.
Doing what I do in practice.
I
you know?
watched, there's an interview a couple days ago from Floyd. He didn't talk about Logan Paul. That's why I clicked on it. I thought it'd be about Logan Paul. But he just talked about, the guy asked him, so, like, is there any boxer that you would, like, come out of retirement for right now and fight? He's like, no. Why? He's like, if I can make, like 70 to 100 million just fighting somebody that's inexperienced, like, my health is the most important thing. My health is my wealth. I don't need to go in there and face these young lions and risk my health so I can't hang out with my kids.
Yeah.
Like, they're called eras for a reason.
Right.
I had my era. It's these kids' chance.
That's really well said.
Yeah. I was like,
holy
and,
shit.
and Floyd is not, like, usually a well-spoken person.
Like,
you
shit
know
like
Floyd.
that. Yeah, like shit like that. Like, damn.
But he's smart, man.
Yeah.
He's an intelligent human
No,
being.
he's a
and
good
he has-
businessman. He knows what's
knows
a
when
good
to fold.
investment is. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's just like, yeah, I'll fucking fight Conor McGregor again. Conor can't punch. I laughed so hard.
Yeah.
Oh, my
man.
god.
He's like, but what about that other guy? He's like, dude, I don't even remember it. Like,
Yeah, because he hit you so hard.
yeah. He's like, yeah, Conor can't punch. I'm like, damn. And he was like, would you fight Khabib? He was like, yeah, I'll fight Khabib because Khabib can't box like I can.
Yeah.
He's inexperienced.
I mean,
Yeah, and Khabib, I feel like he's a superior grappler. Like, he's been
Yeah,
wrestling his
yeah.
whole life.
Yeah.
His striking has gotten really good his last two fights.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
yeah.
his striking against Gaethje, even though Gaethje was all over the place. I don't know if you guys saw the fight.
I have not.
Yeah,
No.
He was all over the place, but
I saw the results though. Oh no, I did. I saw the finish.
Yeah, where he just I think he was on his back and like got him.
Yeah, I saw the
choked him out with
finish.
his arm.
I just didn't see the whole fight.
I was frustrated. I was really wanting, like, I like Khabib, but like I was really like going for Gaethje because I loved what Gaethje did with Tony Ferguson. Cause I
Oh,
thought
that was a good fight. I saw that one. Yeah.
That was like he fucked Tony Ferguson up, and I didn't think you could fuck Tony
No.
Ferguson up like that.
No.
Okay.
And it was weird.
You wanted to see that happen again.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
Tony Ferguson actually fighting tonight. Just realized.
Oh.
Oh yeah, huh?
Yeah.
There's so many fights in it. God damn.
Yeah,
What were you
there
saying,
are.
Dalton?
You know, I was just gonna say I was rooting for Khabib, mainly because I hate the flack he's been getting for being Muslim. You know, I feel
Yeah,
like he's
that's
an
fucked
underdog. You know, it's kind of like
Just let him fight. Don't care about what he believes in. Just let him
yeah.
fight.
I mean, I've heard people say, you know, Muslim is the new black. You know, the way people look down at Muslims is kind of how they looked down on black people back in the day. Debatably, how they still do. But it's
Right.
kind of like, yeah, I'm not for discrimination like that
Yeah.
at all. And they've really attacked him because he's not like the proud, you know, Christian, blonde-haired, like
Yeah.
European.
Aryan, right?
Yeah, person. He's very much dark-haired, dark-eyed Muslim.
Yeah,
guy,
yeah,
you know?
he like you look at him and you could tell like it's not shocking. Oh, you're definitely Muslim, Like,
Right,
like,
yeah.
And I love his passion
That's true.
with his religion, like his devout devotion.
Well, that's what Muslim is. It's such passion.
yeah. And his connection to his now past father. Like it was such an emotional moment when he defeated Gaethje. Like he's because he retired.
Yeah, he
You know,
retired
if you
after
guys
that. That
heard
was it.
Yeah.
But like
Yeah,
he
I
was just
remember.
on the ground for so long because like this is the first fight
Right? Yeah.
since his
His
dad
dad.
died,
Yeah.
and he made a promise to his mom
That he would.
that he wouldn't fight without
His dad.
without his dad.
Yeah, because I remember he said his mom asked that. That he didn't fight with him.
And now without the dad there, I think he's like the man of the hat. Like
That's true. Yeah,
Yeah.
so he's got to run everything, which
Yeah,
I totally understand.
so.
But yeah, I felt that yeah, they were just too hard on him based on his religion.
Do you think that kind of started with McGregor? Because McGregor during that fight like really gave him so much shit. That was
He
such a
could have sparked something, but I don't want to say it was all like him, because there's a lot of terrible people in the world anyway.
Yeah.
So it's like he could have just mentioned something and it just like sparked something.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say like he's the reason why he's getting so much flack.
I think it was his his crew, his camp, because when he jumped out of the cage, it's because the guy from his camp was saying, and he was shouting anti-Muslim stuff.
Right.
So that's why he jumped the cage.
Dude,
to go jump in.
that entire fight, that build up to the fight was so toxic.
Seriously.
Like I love a good shit talk, event. I love a good bitterness and rivalry, but their shit talk, or at least on McGregor's side, like that was toxic. It was deep.
Yeah.
Like
No, McGregor was trying to go for the neck. Like that shit was.
And that's why he pulled up with his homies on that one dude, the one dude from the camp that was talking smack. I forgot what the dude said, but
Lobov or Artem Lobov or something. Like basically what started the whole beef. Like where McGregor afterwards.
Because the plan was for McGregor to meet him there at the same time, and then they can get face to face. But instead, McGregor wasn't there, so Khabib had to go straight up to him and put his hand on his throat, like straight mob stuff, right? And I was like, "Whoo, it sucks to be that." And he was like,
Yeah. Well, he's like, all right, well, this is probably one of the best fighters UFC's ever seen, and also he's surrounded by all his friends.
Which are probably Russian mob.
Yeah, exactly.
So my tail is tucked.
It's the Irish mob versus the Bratva.
Seriously.
What's the gun? The
IRA.
Is that the?
the Irish Republican Army?
Yeah.
I think so.
Oh, okay.
No.
It would be IRA versus Bratva.
Yeah, the IRA versus Bratva. Oh, this sounds like a Deadliest Warrior.
Right?
I think that was no. They fought Spetsnaz.
Yeah, it was Spetsnaz.
IRA fought Spetsnaz.
And then who did the Green Beret fight?
No, it was Green Beret Spetsnaz.
The Green Berets fought Spetsnaz. IRA fought Taliban.
Yeah,
that's it.
And then the first episode of the next season, they had the Spetsnaz fight the IRA. The winners of both of those fights.
Yeah. No, the Green Beret won. Against Spetsnaz.
The
last kill was the shovel thing.
Yeah, the shovel. He bludgeoned him with the shovel.
Yeah.
It was brutal.
I remember Spetsnaz winning.
Fact checkers, we need
fact checkers. I remember Spetsnaz.
We need an audience.
Yeah, right.
And if I remember correctly, I thought it was the ballistic knife that killed him. Because I remember they even did it.
I kind of remember that too.
Yeah.
But I also remember the shovel.
Well, I remember they tested the shovel, and he went like this, and the shovel sawed the face in half.
I want one of those gel things so bad.
Oh, yeah,
gels. Yeah.
Just go ham on
Yo.
them.
Yeah. No. The dude with the shovel, he beat him, but there was one guy left.
And
then
he got him with the plastic knife.
Because I remember the criteria for the first episode of the following season. They said we wanted the winners of modern day fighters.
Yeah.
And so that's why they got IRA versus Spetsnaz. And then they did winners of the old school fighters, which they did Samurai versus Spartan.
That one was pretty cool.
Yeah, and that was a fun one. So. Yeah, so we just totally went off.
Yeah, went off on a
track.
side tangent there.
Back to Khabib and McGregor.
Connor,
he choked him out, and then when McGregor didn't get there,
segued.
Khabib. Well, shit, it's the same fight. If you think about it. But no, when Khabib just choked that dude out or put his hand on his throat, he left, and McGregor was too late. And I think McGregor was frustrated that he couldn't stop him right then and there. So he's like, well, fine, I'm going to do something. So he took the damn throat out of the bus. And
I'm not a pussy, I'm going to do something. I'm like, you're still a pussy.
And it's like, what's weird about that whole event was that Dana White was disgusted with Conor McGregor.
But he didn't do anything.
But throughout the build-up to the actual fight, they keep showing the footage.
that's all they showed was that.
So it's
that's all they showed.
No, because he knew in the back of his head, he's like, this is a great publicity stunt. This is gonna make me so much money right now. I can make so many adware money on this.
I mean, this is awful. No, that's terrible. Bad McGregor. Bad McGregor.
How many more tickets did we sell? How many more tickets did we sell? 100,000? Oh, fuck yeah. Let's go.
Let's go. Yeah.
I mean, give him more chairs. Give him more chairs. Bad McGregor. Yeah. Give him more chairs.
Hey, what's that over there? Good. Bad.
That's what that was. So.
Yeah. I don't know. That was just kind of frustrating. Yeah. It was frustrating, but whatever. It sold the fight. Yeah.
It did. Yeah.
And there's such just tension in that. Like I remember watching it live, and I'm just like, man, like, I just feel it. Like this is not like a competition. Like these guys fucking hate each other to the core. They just hate each other.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why it could be. Jumped out of the fucking ring.
Yeah.
The octagon.
Yeah.
He was so angry. I was so frustrated with Khabib. I was like, why would you do that? Like,
yeah, keep your sportsmanship.
keep your sportsmanship, like clean the air, clean slate. But you know, I get it. Like as time went on, I get it. Like there's
People
such
break.
beef. There's
Yeah.
such beef there that. And
It's
Dylan
like,
Dennis
I
was
need
talking
to shut you the fuck up.
Yeah, no, I completely understood. When he
Yeah.
jumped out that cage,
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
You
he
talk
said
shit,
something.
you get hit.
You know,
But he must have said something real, you know,
Yeah.
like for me, I don't have a religion, so if you made fun of my religion, haha,
Yeah, right.
you,
Same.
yeah, you Muslim Christian person, I'm like, I don't, no, I'm not either.
Yeah.
But for me, it's like, if you, yeah, I don't care. Yeah, but if somebody like attacked my race, for example,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, if that guy said something racist towards me,
I'm curb stopping.
You know what's weird, Dalton?
I'm curb stopping you.
You know what's weird? They like ass stuff.
Yep.
They eat the
They
ass
eat
first.
the ass first.
Yeah, so the deer's like, oh, this is fun. This is, oh, wait, hold up.
The licking's nice. The licking's nice. Oh yeah.
Kind of tickles.
We've never experienced this. This is a new little experience.
Yeah. My mom always said I was always on the experimental side. Too experimental. Jesus Christ.
Oh my God! What is this snuff? Holy shit!
All right. Well, with the ass play.
That's how you close it.
That's
out.
how you close it off.
Yeah.
Well, this was fun, guys.
Yeah, this was a
Yeah,
good
this was-
conversation.
Yeah, this was really good.
Yeah, smaller group this time.
Yeah,
It's
which is kind of nice, actually. Like, I feel like I was able to collect my thoughts easier without, like,
Having to
so
focus
many
on
energy.
other people's
Yeah.
conversational points. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to figure out a better system as we go on. And you're also probably wondering why every episode we have a different location.
Yeah.
This one will probably be a more consistent one, as
Yeah.
we talked about. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is house.
Oh, yeah, hi, I live here.
You got a nice pool.
Thank you.
Maybe like in the summertime next year we can do like a fun like little hot tub cigar thing.
That'd be
Yeah,
dope.
honestly, if COVID ends or
Well, no,
Yeah.
end. Like coronavirus will always be here.
Yeah, it'll be.
Yeah.
It's like the flu.
Yeah.
yeah, I
It's a
mean, like
virus.
when if there's a vaccine that's effective,
Yeah.
and things start to open back up, and we're not
Yeah,
having to
be
wear masks
normal.
Dude,
anymore.
okay.
They're not allowed to go in my house. They can come in the backyard and do this. They
Yeah.
can't go in my house.
Yeah.
They gotta pee. They gotta hold it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
No,
so,
I've been holding it this entire time.
So we'll close it up really quick.
yeah, but yeah. I think a jacuzzi episode would be a lot of
Would be
fun.
cool.
So,
You know, like a little fancy drink or
Yeah.
I don't know. It would be fun. And if we're in the sun, that's even better for
Yeah.
coronavirus because coronavirus doesn't like
like the
sunshine.
sun. And
Anyway,
chlorine.
And chlorine. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
literally
you're right.
we're
Yeah,
literally
there we
sanitizing.
We're perfect.
Yeah.
We're good.
Everyone should be swimming right now.
There's the cure to the coronavirus right there.
Jump in
Everyone
a
swim.
pool.
Jump in a pool, everybody.
Fuck yeah, summer, 12 months. 12 months a year. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching, especially if you made it all the way to the end. That's even better. Leave comments down below, spark up your own conversations, because apparently the algorithm with YouTube, that's like the way our
Yeah.
videos will pop up. It's all in the comments now. And of course, give it a like. For more content like this, we'll be posting a podcast, Extra Salty Popcorn Podcast, every single Monday. And then we'll have fun new adventures and good old messages every Friday. So tune in. We got some good stuff coming.
Yeah.
All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.